Hi Pot Gang, Kate here. So today we are going to be planting 3 flower sets from the special edition bee box. So the bee box is something that you can add to your order. It's fantastic because it complements the things that you're already growing. So it'll attract more pollinators into your garden. So the 2 things can work together in collaboration, as it were. So it's really worth getting hold of one. So today we're going to be planting the sunflowers. We've also got some borage, and also we've got a lovely mix of wildflowers that we're going to be planting. So we're going to start with Sean the sunflower and Bonnie the borage. They are going to go into your little pod tray, so there'll be 3 seeds in each side. So we're going to start with filling up the tray with your compost. You can fill it fairly full because we're just going to put the seeds into holes in the compost. This is actually quite dry compost today, so I'm just going to give it a little water before we start. So if we just make a hole in the middle with your finger on each side, and then 1 seed in each. If you've got some left over, that's fine, you can plant them later. And then just the same on the other side. Got a few left over there, so I will keep them. Then just gently cover them up, and then don't forget to label them. So we use the white labels for this because then we'll be using the stickers later when we transplant them. So now with this time we are going to just encourage them along a little bit faster by putting the lid on. This will create a nice warm, humid environment for them, which really gets them started well. What you will find after a few days or so is that some condensation will form inside and it will run down the sides, but don't worry about that, that's absolutely fine at this stage. So with the wildflower mix, this one, it's going to go straight into your biggest container, so your biggest cloth container, and they're actually going to stay, so you're not going to be doing any transplanting with this one. They'll just stay in this container while they're growing. So I've got my pot here for the wildflowers, and I have already filled it up a couple of inches from the top with the compost. So that being the case, try and get a good even sprinkling of the seeds across the surface. So give them a good mix and then sprinkle them on. Now, because it is a mix of different flowers, they will all come up in different ways at different times. So that's perfectly normal, don't worry about it. You'll see some things shooting up a lot quicker than the others, but they will all eventually come up. So once we've done that, we just take another little sprinkling of compost. Again, it doesn't have to be an awful lot, because if you think about it, they're used to germinating in the wild anyway, so you don't have to be too precious about wildflowers. They'll be perfectly happy. And then depending on how damp your compost is, you can give them a little bit of a water, but not too much. So there we go, they're good to go. So now that the weather's warmer and there's no risk of frost, all of these can go outside into the garden. If they're going to go into a greenhouse, do take care that they don't get too hot. And also just check, every day really, for these ones to be sprouting up. As soon as they sprout up, you will need to take the cover off. Otherwise, you have a risk that they'll get nasty fungal infections, which you don't want. So for nice, healthy seedlings, just make sure you whip off the cover as soon as the seedlings emerge.